This is Joy Ani, scrapping in my own private Idaho. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I hope you will like and subscribe. We are working on Christy's Beautiful Life. For me, it is day 6, and we're going to do this beautiful sketch. For the rest of the world, it is day 16. I am not a very fast scrapper. So this is by Darla Weber. She does beautiful work. I follow her. And anyway, so if you want to pop by and see her, that's great. She made this beautiful sketch. I love it because there are 11 pictures on here, and I had a lot of pictures for this day. I feel like when I take pictures, I'm a little bit like the guy on Tim the Toolman Taylor, you know, the neighbor that you only see half of his face. I feel like I managed to get half of his face all the time, which when I'm online, I don't mind you just seeing half of his face, but that's okay. So the left side and the right side are pretty similar. So I went ahead, because getting this and the background was the hard part, so I went ahead and did that so you didn't have to sit and watch me the whole entire time. This, the background that I used that looks like cow is actually a Cricut cut, and it is by Nancy Gauthier. I use a lot of her stuff. So if you type her in, if you go to Cricut and you type in Nancy Gauthier Phan, a lot of her stuff will come up. She's also on Scrappy to Do It. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down now that I've got all the pieces that I want down, and we're going to add a date, and I'm going to ask you a question and you can put it in the response. I did that last time. I was unsure about putting something on a layout, and I got some feedback, and I thought, oh, thank you. Otherwise you just sit and look at it and think, oh, there's my missing picture that I've been looking everywhere for. It's on here, so yay, yay. I don't have to put a fakey picture. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this down. Of course, I've gutted mine. I'm using Real Red, which is a Stampin' Up color. I am going to place this right by the side, and then I'm going to cover my little guy up. His. So it is 1/2 down and about 1/4 up. So it is not a, and then it is about 3/4 in. And it's a little bit more gap than I want, and I'm going to show you how I take care of that, and I'll do that at the very end. So here I go. I don't adhere things super when I'm recording because I get a little nervous, and then, okay, there we go. I'm going to cover him up. Okay. So I put my pictures down. They are 1.5 from the bottom and about and then I'm going to pop dot this up a little bit. I don't want to cover up his arm, so I'm going to pop dot this just because this picture is the one that so in Darla's layout, she has, I've used 3x4s. I've printed them myself. I used to not do that, but I have to tell you, I use the Epson 400, and I like my pictures way better than the ones I get at Walgreens. I think my colors are better. I'm going to just put that right. It's down about 9. I feel like something, I'll put my journaling right up here, and then I'm going to put on Nancy Phan's layout, she had these cute little hearts, so I'm going to put, because I want my ears to sign up. Also, in this layout, you will notice that I don't have a true title, because one of my pictures is on a title, and it's pretty self-explanatory. On the journaling, I will put that I'm so proud of myself. I got in this cow train, and I was thinking that was just so great, but then when I went to get out, I honestly thought I was going to have my family like get a crane and get me out of that. You know, that thought where, okay, I've gotten into this thing, how on earth am I going to get out? I had a moment like that. So this is the little ruler I'm using today. I got this at a garage sale. You know me and my garage sales. Because I could not find, so I wanted this down a little bit farther. And the reason I'm using the hearts, even though you're not going to see them, I needed something to give the background so my 2024 would stand up. I have decided, people often ask, I'm just starting scrapbooking. I'm 50 years old, what am I going to do? I always suggest that pick an event or a series of events. I am thinking I need to do a pumpkin patch album. The whole album just with pumpkin patch pictures, because we go every year. And I just think that's a great idea. So I think I might do that. So here's my 2024. Here's my question. Oops, gotta opt out this one. I'm thinking, what if I put a few of these on the side? I mean, I don't have them anywhere else, and there is a spot over there by the cow that I'm going to put on. What are you thinking? I'm not gluing them down because I'm not for sure if they're going to make the grade. I don't have another one, but I could cut another one of these. It's just a little stamp. When I think of cows, I always think of sunflowers. So I don't know. I'm gonna hold off and see what I'm gonna do. So I showed you that I gutted the cardstock. So let me show you that again. So I gutted my paper like this. Darla used stitching or stamping all the way around. I'm not using flowers, I'm using a cow. So what I am going to do is I decided to use this check paper. And this is actually from, Close to My Heart used to have bulk paper, and when we switched over we had a paper pack called Enjoy the Ride, and this gingham is from that. So when I made that, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this aside, and I'm going to put this down before I adhere all of it. Because the tricky part, and I hope I have a pair of scissors, I do have a pair of scissors handy. So I'm going to make it go around. So in that, I am going to, it is in, so let me take all of these off, and then I will add these strips so that will be the easiest thing. So it is about a ½ inch from the bottom. I'm going to scoot it over. It's about a ½ inch from the bottom and about a ½ inch in. So it is at 1.5. So I'm going to put it 2 1/4 right here, and that is going to be my strip that's going this way. Oops, you might need to see the top of my cute little white hair. Okay, that is this, and I need it to match up here because I've got it lined up. Okay, I'm gonna just lightly hold that thought, hold that paper, and then I'm going to put this in like this, and I want it to go like this. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then this extra sheet, it is too long. It should be cut at 11. So I'm going to take my pair of scissors. So this is a ½ inch by 11. So you could, I'm sure you probably have some kind of gingham in your stash. Okay, so I'm going to glue this, I'm going to put adhesive down on this, and I'm going to leave the ends kind of floppy free. Oops, and I need to hack this off too. Sorry. I just don't want them to be uneven. And I'm going to do this right here. And I am leaving the parts that it's going to, and I'm going to be very light-handed with this until I get it all down. Making sure that I'm on screen. Okay, so these are kind of loosey-goosey. And then I will just snip away. I don't know if this is scientific or not, but all right. My great fear is, I hate when I get on video and then I have to pull things up in that horrible sound. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put it under here like this. This is also too long. And I'm going to tuck it under. I thought about having it do crisscross, but then I changed my mind. So I'm going to do that lightly. And then the rest is downhill. So it did take me, the hardest thing was the cow cluster for me. And this went together pretty quickly. And it is so nice that it has so many pictures. I would love to say, you know, you should be impressed because I took these pictures on. Oops, I was going to do this underneath, sorry. Line these up so they don't look. If I were a quilter back in my quilting days, remember we used to miter our corners. If I were really brave, I would miter my corners on this, but I am 9 days behind, so I'm not going to do that. That's right there. So if you don't have stamps like Darla put, remember you can use your stamp sets. Okay, so now I'm going to go across like this, and I'm going to have 3 pictures on here. So I'm lining it up so that when I put these down, they'll all be, okay. So instead of a title, here's my title. Oh goodness. See, that's not as down as far as I would like it to be. Oh, well, it's going to be, okay. If I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have that far up, but hey, it is what it is. Cow train. Here's me in those little cows. I tell you, I was impressed with myself getting in those cows. I'm going to put this one right here, like that. And I did find my other one. We're looking towards some metal. Okay. There we are. I bet you can hear kids. Okay. Actually, I'm doing this one. This one is so this is from a distance. My daughter did not get on the cow train with us because she gets a little motion sick. Now you can hear my dog. My dog, that actually, it's not my dog, it's my grand dog. She hears children and wants to go and play with them. So this video may have to go really quick. I may end it before I glue it all down. So this is where all my pictures are going to go. I'm going to put my little cow cluster right here. I'm going to put a little splash of pink just because I have pink hair. And I have pink hair. And I'm thinking actually that's peach. And I'm thinking I will do the journaling. I'll put peach right here, so then I have a triangle with the color. Because it was so monochromatic, I wasn't for sure what I wanted to do with that. And so I'm going to do this right here. I might put and these are the pieces I'm deciding what I want to do. Do I leave the sunflowers? Let me try this. Do I leave the sunflowers on the cow or not? I don't know if it adds. I'll probably leave those off. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right on here. And this is my day number 7. It looks like it went together so fast. Oh, except for, see how this is long? I kind of don't like that, so I am going to take a white pen, a white gel pen, and I'm just going to put a faux stitch line all the way around. So when you look at this video, when you were coming on, the still picture, oh, it's right here. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and do my faux stitching. I'm going to move this to the side. I won't make you watch my faux stitching all the way around. If you would like to see my final um, product, I do post it on my business page, Joyani Scrappin' in My Own Private Idaho, and you can see what I finally came up with, whether I decided to keep the yellow on there or not. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm doing faux stitching because it's a little bit wider than I normally do, and I do have white as a base, so I think it will help a little bit pull it all together. I love this. So why the next thing I will say is I would encourage you to go ahead and follow Christy's Beautiful Life. It is a 30-day sketch challenge. This time it's 2-page layouts, and there are over 255 videos. Right now there are 255 videos that you could watch, so that would keep you out of trouble for a little bit. Lots of different people playing along, just ordinary people that just love to scrap, and it gives you so many different ideas. There are over 25 different channels that are being represented, including this one. So I hope you will like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, you will be notified whenever I finish these challenges, which will not be on the day that is assigned. I always, Christy gives us a little bit, she gives like so her challenges are, she has 3 different sessions. This is session number 16, so she's had 16 of these. This is the first one that are all 2-page layouts, and you get a lot done. The advantage to doing this is it really forces me to get kind of focused, which is always an issue for me. Normally I do, maybe I will finish maybe 2-page layouts a week, because I am very reflective. But when I do Christy's Beautiful Life, I will do 3 to 4. So that is the goal. Last time, so Christy's Beautiful Life, there is one in October, there is one in March, and there is one in July. The one in July, I started in July, and I finished, I think, like the first week in September. But all the sketches are so much fun. They're so beautiful, and you really get a different perspective. So this is my final layout, and I'm thinking I am not going to do the flowers, but I am going to do the peach journaling, and I will tell about getting in those little cow things and being so proud of myself, only to realize that after the ride you have to get out. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you'll like and subscribe. I will see you the next time on, and I will be doing Christy's Beautiful Life. I am also doing 31 Treats, our Countdown to Candy, which is all about making fun candy holders to give your friends. Most of them are easy enough that small children can do them, because I like to hand out cute candy when I'm handing out candy. Talk to you later. Have a great day.